even though now I guess you're somewhat of a heathen, you also sat down with a conversation that's going viral more recently with Kurt Franklin.
You know how in the strip club, they hit the red light, let the people in the room know that the money's in the house. So see, now Jamal, I'll tell you, he's smooth.
Absolutely.
You feel? Because he wasn't going to get put out there and seen pandering or soliciting.
Now, do you say that because what you perceive is as a business, a church business?
Oh, no. Well, first of all, it's not what I perceive as.
Okay, so
that's
I'm saying
exactly what it is.
What do you mean? Like you saying just saying it's a business.
Do they count money at the end of the day?
I don't know.
Do they count money at the end of the day?
Yes.
That's a business.
Big Chicken Morning Show with Jazzy McBee on the People Station V103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. T.I. is our guest this morning.
You feel me?
You just tuning in. We have cleared up the fact that he's still growing hair.
Yeah.
No, obviously not. Only in real life. Only in real life. If you go to the alternate dimension of the internet,
yes,
you know what I'm saying. Ain't no telling what you might see.
Right.
And even though now I guess you're somewhat of a heathen, you've been Grammy nominated for Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance or Song.
Thanks to Lecrae.
Shout out to Lecrae.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
Thanks to Lecrae, Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate being invited to rock out with them on headphones. It's a dope record, and I was happy to do it.
You also sat down with a conversation that's going viral more recently with Kurt Franklin.
What?
Where you basically said you didn't need no middleman, kind of like Tip Ain't Funny.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I go straight to the plug. You hear me? You know the industry I come from.
Yeah.
And we bypass all short stoppers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think that I've observed and learned that as far as religion goes, I feel like that's a way for humans to hide behind God to control other humans. You dig? And, it's unfortunate that that's the case. But those who can't see it and who still, you know what I'm saying, on the hamster wheel, I just say, you have your own access to God. And he don't need no money. He don't need no money. He's straight. If your God need money, you need to come see mine.
Now, do you say that because they only or what you perceive is as a business, a church business?
No. Well, first of all, it's not what I perceive as.
Okay, so
that's
I'm saying
exactly what it is.
What do you mean? Like you just saying it's a business.
Do they count money at the end of the day?
I don't know.
Do they count money at the end of the day?
Yes.
That's a business.
But I'm saying, is that your only reason why you're saying that about the church? And I'm just saying, and I'm not saying to get on your. I'm just saying to understand because I don't know.
So let me just clear it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You asking me is the only reason I'm saying church is a business because it is a business indeed.
No, I'm asking you for clarification. Is that why you saying that? I'm not saying
because
yes
they
or no.
collect money.
Yeah.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not because they collect money. It's because it has become, so much of a high priority. You see what I'm saying? It has gone even, it supersedes the word at times. I've said this. Said this publicly. Okay, let me tell you a story. So I was at...
Before he get into his story, they need their money just like the power company need their power money. The water people need their money. See, the churches out here money hungry, just being honest. They not cutting no corners. They're going to pass the collection plate around multiple times in these mega churches. They're going to probably pass it around a third time. It has been a problem, and I still don't understand how people don't see that and see that as a problem. Does paying tithes get you closer to God? Just being honest.
I was at New Birth.
Oh, Lord.
I was in New Birth. What's up, Pastor Jamal? So I was at New Birth. I think Kanye was there.
I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. Kanye was there with Sunday service.
Yeah.
And when I went, I see a lot of my contemporaries and constituents, a lot of my peers and predecessors, and so we go we go and we in the little back hall, and I hear him raising money right then. When I'm in the back, I say, I'm gonna stay back here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was me, 2 Chainz, Tamika, I think Dro was there, I believe. Bow Wow was there. Bow Wow was asleep, by the way. I'm gonna let you know that.
He was asleep in
Bow Wow was
church.
asleep. Yeah, Bow Wow was asleep.
Calling Bow Wow out.
But anyway,
Bow Wow was sleeping at the church.
yeah. He missed the whole thing. He missed the whole thing. I looked at him and said, oh, that baby tired. That baby tired. But anyway, so, and you know, they was in Kanye, you know what I'm saying? When Kanye went out there, when we went out there. But then I tell you, when I was in the back hallway, I heard him passing the plate around. So then we waited till Ye said he was ready to go on that. So then we walked out, took our seats. Do you know they stopped everything to raise money again, passing the plates by, just because they saw that, you know how in the strip club, they hit the red light, let the people in the room know that the money's in the house. Hey man. And there was a visiting pastor.
Oh, yeah.
There was a visiting pastor. See, now, Jamal, I'll tell you, he smooth.
Absolutely.
You feel me? He smooth, man. He smooth. Because he wasn't going to get put out there and seen, you know what I'm saying, pandering or soliciting. No. He invited his fellow pastor from somewhere else to grab the mic and say, hey, get your prayers past the roof. Go.
He let his friend do the pandering while he sat behind the scenes. I don't trust none of these internet pastors. Jamal Bryant out there interviewing everybody, hip-hop artists to politicians, the whole nine. He's very engulfed into the culture.
And put in there, you know, I think he said some money. I need $1,000. I need,
It was an actual amount.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they passed it, and they passed me the plate. I passed it right on.
You did?
You
You got to touch the plate and then pass it around.
Yeah. I put the, man, I put my hand on it and I say, Jesus paid for it all. And I passed it right on. She paid. He done paid all my costs. You know what I'm saying?
But I can see, I understand.
But look though, then it get back to Chainz, and Chainz get the digging in his pocket, putting out the back. I said, you better not put no money.
You told him that?
You better not put no money in there. He said, Tip, you can't tell me what to do. I go to church. I said, man, well, give me some. Give me some too then.
So did he put the money in the plate?
Yeah, man.
So, I mean,
yeah, nah, he ain't give me none, man. He ain't give me none.
But you know what? It's unfortunate because I do see your point of view about that when it does turn people off. But again, like I said, it is unfortunate that it does turn people away from going to church.
But he said it's a business and a show.
It is
I
a
know.
show.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. I get it. That's why I said it's unfortunate because it wasn't meant.
She keeps saying unfortunate. I know she about to say it's not meant for it, but when he said it's a show. Literally, the music, the preaching. I hate to say it, a lot of our community, we like hearing people preach. We like hearing the way how they talk. It make you feel good. The music get into your soul, your spirit. You start feeling like, I need this in my life. You leave out there feeling good. It's literally a show. I hate to say it, and that's why he feel like he doesn't need that to be connected to a higher power. Now, whatever he does behind the scenes, that's going to be his own doing, and he's going to have to live with those consequences. But the thing about it is, to feel like you have to go to these places, pay these crazy amounts of money, because guess what? These churches will shame you for not tithing. Then you have some church, see, that's just Jamal Bryant place wherever that business was at. You have some churches that have you on a list, and they'll literally like have a yearly amount of how much tithes you pay, and they might call you out if you don't reach a certain quota for your family name. It's sad.
It to be like that. But my grandmother, she would church going, but she,
my grandmama too.
Right.
That's where I learned it was a show.
Was it what?
It was a show.
Why? From your grandma?
Man, yes.
Why?
Man.
She had to put on a hat, the Sunday service hat?
Well, nah, I ain't saying you can. I mean, you supposed to get sharp and go to church. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. You know, Sunday is best, but the Lord said, "Come as you are."
Yeah, right.
If you just so happen to be in a hat with a veil and a tambourine with sparkly heels,
yes, sir. Sitting in the front row.
Yeah, you just so happen to be like they couldn't go like that.
Yeah.
But I'm going in what I have. I don't feel like I got to impress nobody,
Right.
man. God see what's in me, not what's on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's for humans.
Yeah.
But I will say, you've seen so many times, like it's a racket. It's a racket. Like if you failed in all other areas in life, let's just say if you just happen to have ran every last con you can, then go be a preacher.
Oh my God! Wow.
That's for real. It'll change
Wow.
your day. You may inadvertently, get closer to God and turn your life around.
Inadvertently.
That's crazy.
Over time. You know what I'm saying?
He's spitting.
But for real though, like, come on, man.
I see. I mean, like I said, I see it. But as long as you have your own personal relationship with God,
Absolutely.
that's what matters the most.
What God has done for me, nobody could tell me different about
Facts.
it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when they tell me I got to pay another human being
That part,
to
yeah.
get my prayers past the roof.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I know cap when I see it.
Okay.
T.I. is our guest this morning. Big
not
Ticket
mad
Morning
at
Show
it.
with Jazzy McBee. You ready for the holidays? I know you're working.
I don't think Big Tigger wanted to get into it. I saw his face frown up a few times. The lady next to him, she didn't want to get into it as well. They kept blurring past it because when you say stuff like this, it don't put you in the best light. You feel me? It makes you look like a heathen, like what Tigger started off in the beginning, that people calling T.I. a heathen or whatnot. I'm not going to be moved by that in 2026 anymore. I'm just being honest. The connection that I have with the higher power is going to be my connection. You feel me? But if I feel like I have to pay people to cleanse my sins, because if you really look at the history of it, that's what a lot of tithes was for, to cleanse yourself from the sins and transgressions that you had committed. If you pay the church, and also if you are a great speaker, you can definitely qualify to be a preacher. See, I'm not a great preacher. I have a speech impediment. So for me, I can't go up there preaching to people. It's going to be hard. I have the thoughts and ideas, but delivering it like a preacher would, that's going to be masterful. And guess what? Those people are a lot of the guys who end up becoming the greatest con men, because they know how to get you to feel good. They know how to get them dollars up out of you. And those are going to be a lot of the scammers out there. I'm not going to lie. Your car salesmen, preachers, the whole nine, anybody, salesmen, people who can talk to you really well, those are going to be preachers basically. So be careful when you get around some of these preachers who speak very, very well and they know how to get into your heart and your soul. They're going to also be able to get into that wallet as well. But a lot of us don't look at that. We just look and hear at what they say and say, damn, he talked really good. Damn. Not knowing that this dude is using his words, he using his gift of gab to manipulate you. You got to be very cautious about that. Just a tidbit, a little side note. My brother actually wrote I'm Blessed, T.I. Charlie Wilson song. Look up the name Carlos Beatty. That's one of my older brothers. Yes, my older brothers both of them are famous songwriters. I just wanted to just go ahead and throw that in there right there. Because I told y'all, this was a while ago, I used to run a country media company with my middle brother who does country music as well. So just wanted to piece that in there. But this religious talk, man, I'm not gonna lie, this resonates with me very heavy, because I feel like I went through the trials and tribulations to go through being amongst the Hebrew Israelites, to getting out of that, because you start seeing some of the issues where some of these things don't benefit you as much when you try and sit in them. So for me, you have to move with what resonates with your spirit more. So if you feel like you don't need church to get to the higher power or source, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Because once you start seeing some of the biggest problems with how the churches have ran the black communities for dollars and control, we'll start seeing that some of these same churches that that our grandmothers and grandfathers died in, we'll actually start seeing that source and creation are closer than we actually think it is. But once we have to go into these churches, we feel like it's so distant, and we feel like the pastor is the only person that can get you connected to it. And everything he says or she says is gospel, and we have to follow it. And before you know it, if you don't put your dollars in that collection plate, your soul ain't gonna be saved. You're not gonna be blessed. And the same way someone young can get clapped, someone old can get clapped. You got people in the church who have paid their tithes consistently and has nothing but headache and turmoil in their life. So I don't like following the idea that you actually have to, give all this money to these churches and we don't see any real benefit. Now, I'll say this, for the churches that are working in the communities, trying to build the youth up, build the people up, that's going to be the positives. I'm not mad at that. But when you have some of these churches where you just see the church growing, and the people are staying stagnant around it, we got to ask ourselves that question. Now, I'm not sitting around here trying to tell people to be heathens or whatnot. Don't believe anything. No, I definitely think spirituality and having a higher moral compass is going to help you out throughout life. But you need to definitely choose why you in it, and if it's draining you while you're in it. That's going to be the problem. I think a lot of people are in things sometimes that they don't even understand and not aware of the situations at hand. I'm not mad at how T.I. feels about the common black church. I'm going to be honest. If we could take our spirituality and do it a little bit different to where the church ain't running our communities like how it used to be and draining the dollars out of it, I think it would go a whole lot smoother. But let me get y'all thoughts on this segment, man. I thought this was pretty good. Like I said, this right here resonates with me. Because some of these churches, these mega churches, I got a problem with it. You got some of these pastors wanting jets. They live in $1 million mansions. Like I said, the church is growing, but the people are just staying stagnant and goddamn getting worse. So let me get y'all thoughts on this, man. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, comment below. And until next time, this your boy JayBReacts. Peace.